Go ahead and call to order the February 7th, 2023 Committee of the Whole meeting. Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Gustafson. Here. Malaco.
Here.
Dunn.
Here.
Block.
Here.
Teddy.
Here.
King.
Here, and I can hear you.
Thank you.
Item 3, approval of minutes. Is there a motion to approve the minutes from the January 17th Committee of the Whole meeting?
So moved.
Second. Motion by trustee Keen, second by trustee Malaco. Any discussion? Clerk, would you please call the roll?
King.
Yes.
Malaco.
Yes.
Block.
Yes.
Dunn.
Yes.
Gustafson. Yes. Teddy.
Yes.
Public comment. Anyone here wish to speak for public comment tonight? Anyone online, Joe, still might want to have their hand up or chime in for public comment? We'll move into our new business. We only have 2 items tonight. We have discussion or recommendation to the board regarding the purchase of new fixtures for the Leland Park Rec Rooms and Concession Building. These were included at budget time. But what you have in your packet are 2 different prices. It's for doing it with traditional ceramic fixtures or stainless steel. We'll tell you, I think, and I'll turn this over to Troy. Thank you. I think we were expecting the stainless steel to be even a greater disparity from the ceramics. I'll leave it up to you what you think of that disparity. But this is, hey, Troy, would you mind running through? I know what they have in front of them are a lot of model numbers and product numbers. Troy, would you walk them through the actual items represented in those quotes?
Sure, no problem. On the one quote for the porcelain stuff, there's a lot more because you have to buy an extra toilet seat and stuff like that. And then there's flush bulbs also, but most of them, there's 2 sinks, 3 toilets, and 2 urinals. And then you don't know if you see like I think it was a 6-gallon. There's a little electric water heater that goes in the bathroom, and then there's a 50-gallon water heater that goes for the concession stand. And then a Chicago faucet sink, which is a faucet, which is one of those longer ones that kind of reach out and fold for like a 3-basin sink for the triple washing.
And those items are essentially reflected in both quotes, but just different materials, right?
That's correct, except for the stainless steel seats. The seats are included. The stainless steel toilets, the seats are included. And they both install the same. The only thing is they said with the stainless steel, it might take like 4 weeks to get the product in and around a week for the porcelain to come in. Right now, the bathrooms have porcelain in them, except for the sinks, and the sinks are both stainless steel.
Question. This is Tony King. Troy, what is the durability difference between the ceramic and the stainless steel? Is stainless steel more durable, and therefore the longevity of the fixtures would, guarantee some long-term use?
Yes, stainless steel is more durable, especially if graffiti, you can clean off a lot easier. And then obviously, hopefully no one would ever try to bring like a sledgehammer in there to break anything. The stainless steel is going to be a lot stronger. In my time here, we really haven't had any vandalism problems with the toilets or seats or anything like that. The only thing we've had is someone ripping the soap dispensers off the wall. But thankfully, luckily, so far, there's been no other vandalism with the toilets or the sinks.
I'm going to share with you guys, just for what it's worth, my assessment of this before we get the pricing. And this falls right in the up to decide category for me, is I thought that if we would have to replace the ceramic 2 times, but then it would make sense to go to stainless steel. Like it was just, if you only had to replace it once and we had to buy the ceramics 2 times because heaven forbid one time someone broke something, then I don't know that I wouldn't know if I would evaluate it being worth the additional price. It falls almost right in there, right? It's almost exactly twice as much. It's 9,525 versus 20,032. So it's about twice as much, which is right where it's like a tough decision for me. So I welcome your decision, you having to make this decision.
Well, we heard that there hasn't been vandalism in the past. That's a good thing.
Yep.
Who knows what the future will bring. So as far as ease of cleaning, one over the other, stainless steel over ceramic, as far as them looking better over a long period of time because you can clean them, you know, they're not getting stained and all that kind of stuff. Stainless versus ceramic, which way would you go?
It's kind of tough. I know with the ceramic that the white can dull with the water over time and stuff like that. The stainless steel, I know you have to buy special cleaners to keep it. Well, not really special, but you have to use a stainless steel cleaner for, otherwise you can scratch the stainless steel. But it's a lot easier, in my opinion, to keep clean more than, you know, the ceramic over a couple, you know, I'm not sure how many years, but it'll start to tarnish, turn yellow.
Could I inject something into the conversation on this, please?
Yes, please.
I've worked in meat packing and meat processing for some years. And all of the equipment in those industries is stainless steel, simply for the cleaning aspect of it. It doesn't hold pathogens or fungi. You know, it's not porous so that something can take root in it, or, you know, it helps with the sanitation, the fungicide and germicide sanitation of the equipment, which has to be done prior to USDA allowing the equipment to operate. So in the industries that I've been in, stainless steel is the standard for cleanliness and sanitation. And that should carry over, I would think, to the use of stainless steel fixtures in a public venue. But that's, you know, just things that I know from my experiences.
Pat, did I understand that we currently have 3 stainless steel sinks? And,
Ceramic toilets and urinals.
okay, is this proposal just replacing those or going all one way or the other?
It would replace, either proposal is to replace everything. So it would even be replacing the old stainless sinks with new stainless steel sinks. Now, Troy, that's the good question is, does the ceramic approach mean replacing existing stainless steel sinks with new ceramic sinks?
Oh,
Yes, in that quote it is.
Okay. Dora, what's forgive me for not having gone out and looked, but what's the, what would you say is the current condition of the existing stainless steel sinks?
They're decent. They're not too bad, but they're not new either.
Yeah.
I mean, we might be able to get like some type of stainless steel polish and get them, you know, looking brand new again.
Or could we use them somewhere else?
Possibly.
Would there be use for those at the Public Works?
That's what I was just thinking down there in the Public Works facility.
Saved as replacements.
Exactly.
Well, I would like to suggest that we go with the stainless steel for longevity, cleanliness, durability, appearance, and my preference.
Is that a motion or just?
It's a motion.
Second.
and I second it. I second it.
Stacy already got it there.
Yeah, I think a slight delay, Sue. I'm sorry. So we have a motion from trustee Gustafson and a second from Stacy Malaco to send to the board for approval of the purchase of the quote that is stainless steel materials for the amount of $20,082.20. Any further discussion?
What, do you know exactly what we budgeted for this project? I didn't look it up before this. My phone.
No, off the top of my head, I'm sorry. This is probably parks building improvements. Is that right, Troy?
Yes.
We budgeted $15,000. Leland bathroom restoration. Although I wonder if this. Specifically, we had Leland bathroom restoration for $15,000 in a larger parks building improvement sub total of $230,000. So I don't know if this is also bringing in some water heaters and some other appurtenances that might not have been specifically contained in that $15,000 bathroom restoration.
I was gonna say, do we have the option of going with the stainless steel 3 sinks and porcelain bathroom?
That is an option, yes. We probably should vote on the motion first, and if the board someone wants to modify them, amend the motion, but we have a motion on the floor for the stainless steel quote motion. So that should probably get its vote first. Right. I'm gonna call the roll, or have you call the roll, please.
Dunn,
No.
Petty,
Yes.
Block,
Yes.
Elko,
Yes.
Keen,
Yes.
Gustafson.
Yes.
Motion passes 5-1, moves on to the board. Item 5.2 is discussion and recommendation of the board regarding the purchase of new audience chairs as modeled right now, or by our two guests. I have a couple options in there for you, and I realized right away I made an error. I solicited both quotes for 25 chairs, and looking back through the budget, we approved 20. So let's please amend either quote to 20 chairs. $7,000 was budgeted. This was the chair that I quoted for the budget. It is a $350 chair. 20 of those would be $7,000. I asked Rocker Office Supply to, it's a lovely chair. It's a wonderful chair, and we could do that if that's the one you wanted. But I provided you 2 alternate quotes. It's a really heavy chair. So I asked
Dollars it should be.
yeah, right. So what you have, I think, are quotes for chairs that are at unit prices of $300, which is that same chair had with, I believe, a different back and leg structure, and then a stackable chair that's entirely different. So let me pull those up. Audience chair. Can I share this, Joe?
Is it possible, may I ask something?
Yes, absolutely. So
Why is it two-toned?
I think that's just the
it's just the reference picture that's on the website. We can pick any color we want.
Okay. Yeah, well, I am more in favor of stackables. Because they could be used elsewhere if needed. For a day, whatever.
I'm going to share this exhibit. I'm going to try to blow it up a little. So the OM guest chair here is at $298. And that is this chair here. That is similar to that. You can see it's got a mesh back. It would not have arms. The image shown has arms. They would not have arms, but it has this more cantilever support structure to it. It is weight rated for 350 pounds. The stackable chair is back to a 4-leg chair, significantly less padding. This had a 275-pound weight rating, I think memory serves.
And that's the stackable one?
This is the stackable one that you're seeing on your screen right now. Yep.
I think if we went with the stackable one, it'd be the same situation that we have right there. They're uncomfortable. I don't think we care for them too much. That's just my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you look, the difference is significant. Really, the difference between the two is the padding of the seat. If you look at the one that's on the screen right now, much thicker. It is that same padding. It's the same seat of the Ginny chair that's in front of you now, as opposed to that padding on that there. But I would have put it in there if there wasn't merit. Stackable is attractive as well. I'm not gonna lie, so. What's the unit price on this one? $219. Okay. Well, look at that. You can get 25 of them and still be well under budget.
Well,
$7,000.
When you first said they are heavy chairs, I mean.
seriously, go pick that up once, Carol.
Yeah, these are,
No, thank you.
not that we move these around a lot, but
It's well made.
it's a beefy chair. That's a forever chair. The first two, maybe all three, I don't know, but the first two are for sure forever chairs. We buy these and the village isn't buying chairs for a very, very, very long time. These are, what I like, the continuity though, that line. And if we picked one of these other ones, we could do it black on black, maybe to match, but that's what's used already throughout the building. Those are the guest chairs throughout the PD, and there's two of them in President Zula's office.
And those are the ones that are,
Now, these aren't even, this would be a separate one. Those are $350 a piece. So I didn't, but that is what the budget was based upon. I based the budget upon the most expensive one. So we had budgeted 20 chairs at $350 a piece for 7,000, and that's that chair. I've given you two other options here of a chair at $300 and at $219. Perhaps I spoiled you for choice.
Mm-mm.
What's the difference if we added more of
Yeah,
those?
I mean, that's a well made.
Added more of them.
You're paying
money.
Let's match up.
So, I mean,
It's
you
always
could-
an option too, I suppose.
we could say, hey, let's get 20 of that chair at $350 a piece, and that's the $7,000, and that's what we budgeted, and we're done. That is an option.
And we do have extra chairs around that would match that if we needed a few more.
Yeah, the more I'm saying that out loud, maybe that's smart to purchase chairs that we already have some inventory of. So that if we needed to bring more out to add for an event, or if we needed, if the PD needed some more or something on their side for a training, they'd all match up.
it just seems
Okay.
strange to me that a audience chair would come in at $350. I guess I haven't been shopping for furniture in a very long time. I mean, that's kind of sticker shock here.
They are,
Agree with you.
they are professional, commercial, heavy grade chairs.
Go pick it up.
You know, you can see, like even the chairs we have in President Zula's office, I've noticed it, and I haven't looked at these yet. The worst of the end, but some of the fabric is already starting to ripple and overlap on some of the chairs just from people sitting in them and scooching your boot around a little bit. And there's just a difference between a Office Depot style chair and a professional grade furniture chair.
Between that one and the two we have in here, I'd rather go the middle of the road, the one that has arms but isn't going to have arms.
Yeah, okay.
That's my personal opinion. Rather.
I put that in there because I think it'll be every bit as comfortable and every bit as, and a little bit cheaper. That's why I asked for that.
They kind of match the chairs out here.
Ring base, isn't that what
Yeah.
it has? So we'll see people rocking.
They kind of,
It's kind of 350. I asked about that. I asked what the weight rating is, and it's that.
That's actually a good point, really.
Yeah. no, they kind of match the chairs out here. That's the way I look at it, that we're all sitting in.
Good point, yeah.
With the mesh back to them.
I'd really rather go with the stackable ones, but.
Is the cushion on the
Yeah,
mesh back one the same as the cushion on this one?
Correct. Yes. Yep. So if we did-
Without the,
Go ahead, Sue.
well, without the arms,
Yes,
you're talking about without the arms.
I am. They just didn't have a photo of it without the arms. If you
And
only-
are they stackable at all?
Those are not stackable. Only the second one showed the OM SG3C stackable chair. That's the only stackable one of what we're talking about.
But I think Mark suggested, hey, listen, we could, if we needed more chairs, let's say we wanted to, for one event, move some chairs to Porter Park Lodge.
Oh,
let's just say we wanted to move chairs for just one event. We have chairs elsewhere. That's what he was saying, that we could use.
I don't think so.
Did you?
No, what I was saying, Sue, and I'm not disagreeing with you, I did say that if we bought this chair, that we do have some other chairs in my office and in the PD that are the same as that chair, right? I don't
Okay,
think we would
all right.
move anything like that to Porter Park, but I mean, sometimes the police are doing training and different things like that. Or we may have an event over here where we might need 5 or 6 more chairs or whatever the case may be for a bid opening or whatever. We would be able to, intertwine that thing.
Okay.
Let's for a moment focus on the stackable ones here. Review, what was the unit price?
218,
218,
219.
219. Okay, they're stackable, they don't spring. The weight, 275, you said? Weight load, and the material is what?
Fabric, we have several options in color. It's a fabric
Okay.
material.
And durability, do they guarantee 1 year, 2 years, no years?
I don't know the guarantee.
Well,
It looks
we
like
don't have
they're
that many
plastic.
people who come to our meetings. And very rarely do we have a meeting
I'll look up the specs.
that lasts 2 hours.
Poly seat with black fabric overlay.
So they don't look
Comfortable,
that
actually.
uncomfortable.
Everyone said those were.
Well, these things were used to begin with, those were our own things. We got.
Those chairs are not.
So, I,
Most stackable chairs, let's just call it what it is, and I'm not arguing a point.
utilitarian.
It's just, most stackable chairs don't give. Good stuff. And
Gene Seeger.
The whole-
testified to that.
yeah, so the whole thing was that to try to find a more comfortable chair, right? And spend a little bit of money to do that, I get that. Of course, and then, if in fact we needed some chairs to go out to Porter Park, like Sue said, we have those right there that most definitely could go Porter Park in case they need. Sure. We already own those,
The red ones.
right? The red.
So if we're looking at the ones on the computer, just to reference for everyone, the first one would be $5,960. And then the stackable, the second one would be $4,380 if we got 20. So that's a difference of $1,580. Between those two.
Sounds accurate.
Good math.
Good.
So just throwing it out.
I guess you don't really have to make a decision tonight either. Guys can sleep on it for a couple of weeks and then good. Next week. Next meeting.
Get a sample of the stackable one and we can do a seat.
No idea what that is.
Oh, I do.
I just left the meeting. It's not me.
Oh, it's these microphones. Yeah, it's half time.
Sure.
It's those.
They just jumped in.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Oh.
There.
For the purpose of moving this, I'd like to make a motion that we purchase the stackable middle of the road chair, the one that came in at $218. Is that the unit price?
Yes, it was, 219.
219, 20 of those.
That's not the middle of the road one, isn't it?
That's the bottom, that's the bottom.
That's the bottom.
Okay, the bottom.
Yeah.
Those spring things just don't. They're not stackable and chairs in motion, it's like going to show place 14 or 16, watching this bobbing back and forth stuff.
Can we get one of each?
I second that motion.
To get one of each, Sue? To check them out?
Probably have to pay for them.
Yeah.
We have to buy them each.
Well, we'd have to,
And you return it.
I can, if you want, yeah, I can do that, but not me. I can try to get a sample of each one.
I don't think the stackables are gonna be comfortable.
I don't either.
I agree.
Well,
Why
we have a
why
motion
don't
to
you see
second.
if
Do
you
you
can
want,
get a,
you want to withdraw that and request that we get samples to sit on? Or do you want to, would you like your motion to stand and vote on?
If you're able to get other samples, I
I
suppose.
will-
As
I
long
will-
as we don't have to buy them.
I will, let me request, let's lay this over. And let me see if I can get a sample of each. I don't want to pay for them. I'll see if Rockford Office Supply can deliver a sample of each.
hey, even if we had to go pick them up, Scott.
It doesn't matter what color, just so we can
Right.
see and feel what they're gonna be like.
Right.
Bring Gene in.
Or any, how about this, anything, any chair maybe they have that has that same leg support system to get a sense of whether they're springy or rocky or stable or not.
Sounds good.
All right. We have a motion to do.
So move.
Second,
Motion ordered by trustee Gustafson, second by trustee Plock. Clerk, please call the roll.
Kane,
Yes,
Petty,
I don't know what we're voting on. One more time.
Laying it
Scott?
over, Sue.
Yes,
Laying it over to get see if we can get the other chairs here, so everyone can look at them, samples.
okay, yes,
Dunn,
Yes.
Block,
yes.
Yes.
Gustafson.
Yes.
Thank you. There's no big hurry on that. Any old business, committee of the whole. Any public comment? Gentlemen, no executive session tonight. I will take entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
so moved. Second,
Second, motion by trustee Plock, second by trustee Keen. Clerk, please call the roll.
Gustafson,
Yes.
Dunn,
Yes.
Block,
Yes.
Malaco,
Yes.
Petty,
yes.
Kane.
yes.
Thank you. We are adjourned.
Excellent.